Ah,
Hello, buenas noches.
hello guys. How are you? Can you listen to?
Hello, my name is Miriam
Hi,
Rodriguez.
Miriam. Good evening. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, good to hear that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, Miriam. Let's give a couple more minutes for more people to join us. So far, we have 5 people here connected. Okay, so let's wait so that we can have more people here. All right. Let me see which other people we have connected. Angela, hello. Can you listen to me, Angela?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. How are you today?
Fine. You?
I'm pretty good, Angela. Good. Heidi, what about you? How are you today, Heidi?
I'm fine.
Mariana Ortiz, good evening. How are you? All right, people, welcome back to class. This is our online section number 3. And basically, of this online section that we have for today, it is the same, similar to the previous one. We're going to explore the platform, what you have done so far, the activities that are coming for this week, and I will explain some of the main topics that you have to cover up during the exercise that we have assigned for the week. Okay. First, I want to tell you that I am a little bit concerned. Estoy preocupado. I'm concerned because not many people have been participating in the course. Only about 17, 18 people have participated. So please, very important, guys. Remember to participate. Okay, it's important to do the activities. Don't get behind. Sometimes people get behind and they leave everything for the last week. But sometimes things happen. So don't do that, okay? No dejen todo para el final. Vayan haciendo a la medida que van pasando la semana. That's very important, guys, okay? Now, what do we have for this week, my people? Pay attention to this. I am going to admit some other people and I will explain to you. So basically here we have the platform, level number 5. Here we've got the schedule of activities. So here in the schedule of activities, we're now, today is August 20th. So we're in learning activity 2, anecdotes, narrating anecdotes, okay, with grammatical structure and vocabulary, okay? So these are basically the activities that we have for the week, okay? The first evidence is pet peeves, right? Then we have interactive activity, what happened to me. After that, we have the happiness advantage. Then we have the timelines. And final evidence is the participation in the online section. Remember that I told you at the beginning that it is important to participate, but it is not mandatory because I understand that some people have particular situations that make it difficult to participate, okay? So I understand it's not mandatory, just observe the class the day after, okay? All right, people, so learning activity 2, remember, it began on October 18th, it will finish on October 24, okay? What are the evidences that we have to work out? I have them all in here. So let's begin to explore all the evidences, and then I will explain some topics that probably you will need, okay? So what is this? It's basically something that bugs or bothers you every time it happens. A peeve is an annoyance, all right? It's something that nurture like a pet. It's something that someone can never resist complaining about. That's basically what it is. So here the evidence is divided into 2 parts, okay? I need one person. Give me 1 second. let me choose one person. Miriam, can you please read this information for me? Can you read aloud, please, Miriam?
Excuse me. Can you slowly, please? I don't understand.
Yes, Miriam, excellent. Miriam.
No te entiendo muy.
No, perfect. Ok, muy bien. Si estoy hablando muy rápido, me van diciendo. ¿Sí?
Por favor, sí, please.
Of course, I can.
Dime.
No problem. I can speak more slowly. Miriam, please read. Can you read this information for me? Read. Can you read?
I don't understand that you say this moment. Que si puedo leer cuál información. I don't understand. ¿Cuál information? Which information do you want to read?
Got it. I understand. Yeah, this information, Miriam. This information that I have here. This. Can you see my screen? Miriam, ¿puedes ver mi pantalla?
Okay, yeah, I see. I see.
Okay, no problem. Milan, just this paragraph, please. Okay.
Read.
Yes.
You can. Okay.
There you go. From here to here.
Evidence. Block. Feed. A pet peeve is a particular thing that books or brothers you every time it happens. A peeve is an James and pet is an annoyance. No, a pet. Someone and
Miriam, we're having communication. Estamos como teniendo problemas de comunicación, Miriam. No te escucho, se escucha entrecortado.
Es que, excuse me, my internet is not good.
It's okay, Miriam, no problem. No problem, it's okay. Take it easy. So basically, we have the evidence. So the evidence has 2 parts. In the first part, the activity is record a video, right? Record a video of you describing minimum 3 pet peeves you have, what they make you feel, and what you usually do while experiencing them. Okay, later, the second activity, you have to describe that last time you experienced each of them. So it's describing the pet peeve and later on describing the experience. When did it happen to me? So you have to use the list of adjectives for feelings, emotions, situations and people in the study material for reference, okay? That is the first part. So describing a pet peeve and describing the experience when it happened to me, okay? In a video. Now, in the second part, en la segunda parte, al subir el video, we have to upload the video in the blog to share with your classmates. It's also important to comment minimum 2 videos from your classmates, okay? That's it. If somebody comments my video, I have to respond. Okay, example. So one of my pet peeves is drivers. Give me 1 second, please. Me gustaría que alguien me leyera esta parte. Give me 1 second. Let me see what people we have in here. All right, we have Miriam, and then we have other people. Angela Saldarriaga, can you listen to me?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, perfect, Angela. Angela, can you please read the information, please, of the example?
One of my pet peeves. I'm sorry, what is a pet peeves?
Yeah, pet peeves.
It's drivers who don't use a turn signal. It really makes me angry. I usually ride my bike around the city and I have to deal with reckless people daily. Yesterday, for example, on my way home, this very impatient taxi driver nearly ran over me. He made a quick turn without using a turn signal and totally ignored the bike path. When I yelled at him, he didn't do anything. He didn't even look ashamed. I almost kicked his car, but I decided against it. It's better to avoid this kind of problem. I have a family that cares for me.
Got it. Very good. Okay, so that's a pet peeve, right? Good. That's a very good example. So what is the idea? Think about a pet peeve that affects you, that you have. Well, guys, the translation of pet peeve is something like mania, right? Like some pet peeves. That's basically what it is. Okay. For example, here they are describing one with the car with people who never use the turn signal. That's a very common situation while driving. Okay. Can you think about any pet peeve that you have, please? I don't know, Isa, Miriam, Heidi, Angela, Andrea. Can you think about one pet peeve that you have? Think about it. No? Hello? Nobody? Anybody who has a pet peeve or something like that you can think about, like, okay, yes, teacher, I have this particular pet peeve about something in particular, a situation. Nobody. Something that you hate, that makes you angry. For example, something that happens to me, a pet peeve that I have is with people who laugh too loud, right? When people laugh too loud, that makes me mad, right? When I listen to a person laughing out loud, it makes me mad, it makes me angry, right? Something else, for example, when I live alone, so when somebody comes to my house and a person leaves glasses on the table, on the dining table, it drives me crazy too, right? So that's basically what a pet peeve is. It's a particular situation that makes me angry, okay? That makes me angry.
Teacher, I have one.
Isa, tell me.
When people eat with the mouth open.
Of course, when people eat with the mouth open, that's something that annoys other people a lot. Or when people eat and speak with the mouth full of food. My gosh, that's something that sometimes is unbearable. Good, Isa. What about the other students? Do you have any pet peeve, people? Okay, it is okay. So let's continue. That's basically the first activity that we have. Think about different pet peeves. Describe the feelings and emotions that you feel when these situations happen, and speak about a particular moment or situation when it happened to you and describe that moment. Okay, that's what you have to do. You have to record a video. Okay, you have to upload it in the blog, post it there, and then you have to comment somebody else's work. Okay, that is basically the first evidence. That's the first evidence that we have for this week. What about the following evidences? Okay, give me 1 second. Ya les voy a seguir mostrando las otras evidencias y explicando. That's basically what you have to do. Okay, pet peeves. Now, pay attention to the other evidences. Here we have the interactive activity. You know that here basically what you have to do, people, is to come here to material and support material and carry out all these activities that are in here, but doesn't want to open. It's important to complete all the interactive exercises because that's basically the second evidence. Now, evidence number 3 is called the happiness advantage. Okay, so I'm going to open the document and describe to you what you have to do. Guys, these activities that we have here in level number 5 are pretty much focused on conversation, right? Basically on conversation. So let me talk to you about something. Let me choose one person from here. Heidi, can you listen to me? Heidi? All right, Carolina, can you listen to me, Caro? Nobody. Isa Ramirez, can you listen to me?
Yes.
Okay, Isa, can you please read this information, the description? Happiness advantage.
Happiness advantage. Sean Acker considered that happiness is the key to success and states that if you can find a way to get your brain positive, your access rate will increase.
Continue.
Take into account Acker's statement, share an anecdote where you describe a story that shaped your personal view about success and happiness. Use the anecdote template for the study material. Also, make sure you use the past perfect, at least 8 adjectives from the introductory material and the time expressions you have practiced in this learning activity.
Got it. So that's basically the exercise, okay? So we have to write down about a particular situation that shaped my view about success and happiness. So here we have an example, right? Pay attention to what you're demanding. To use the past perfect, minimum 8 adjectives from the introductory material, and time expressions that we have practiced before, okay? Guys, what is the past perfect? Okay, pay attention to this. I am going to explain to you what the past perfect is, right? A little explanation of past perfect. Basically, people, the past perfect is when I have 2 or more actions in the past. For example, in my life, I graduated, yes, I graduated from the university, or yeah, from the university. I got married. And I began to work. Okay? I began to work. So basically the past perfect is the auxiliary had plus the verb in past participle, right? For example, have eaten, have spoken, have gone. That is the past perfect. And I use the past perfect when I have many actions in past and I want to indicate what action happened first. ¿Qué acción sucedió primero? For example, I graduated from the university. I got married and I began to work. What happened first? ¿Qué sucedió primero? Okay, first, en mi caso, first I got married. Yes, I got married first. That is the first action that happened in my life. Okay, so I say, I had, like this, I had gotten, remember, past participle. I had gotten married. Connector, when I graduated from the university. Okay, then I began to work. And I began to work. That's it. So that's the past perfect. The auxiliary had plus the verb in past participle. I have it here. What is the function? Indicate the action that happened first in a series of actions, right? It's like when we say, yo me había casado cuando me gradué y luego comencé a trabajar. Okay, another example, you can say, for instance, I took a shower, right? I took a shower, let's say I went to work, I drove, let's say, for example, I ate breakfast. Okay? All right, 3 actions. What happened first? It depends on you. For example, normally in my case, first shower. Okay, some people, I went to work, or some people, I ate breakfast. Let's put ate breakfast first, right? Okay, ate breakfast. Okay, so I say, I had, yes, eaten breakfast, all right, when I took a shower. O sea, ya había hecho lo anterior, ya había desayunado cuando me bañé, all right. Later on, I went to work, yes. And you can continue putting more and more sentences, but that's basically what you have to do. You have to use these connectors. You can also use the connector as soon as, tan pronto como, all right? There are several connectors. Yes, you can also use before it took a shower, okay? Different connectors, but that's basically how the past perfect works, my people. So what is the idea? Simple, share an anecdote when you describe a story that happened to you, okay? Then we have to write it down, attach the file, and put it here, okay? That's gonna be your participation. All right, my people, that's it. That is the other evidence. Now, what is evidence number 5? Okay, evidence number 5 is timelines. So for this evidence, we suggest you to visit this and follow the instructions. So here, what we are going to do is create a timeline, okay, about historic events. That's basically what we have to do. All right, so here we have examples on how you create a timeline, okay? It's basically talking about different events that happen at certain times, okay? That's basically what it is about. Here you have an example of how to create a timeline, all right? And basically what we have to do is to describe minimum 10 events, okay? Create sentences using the past perfect and the time expression that you learn in this activity. Okay, here you have an example of how the timeline looks like, and basically is to create different events and connect them by using the past perfect, which is basically the principle, the main topic in these activities that we have this week. All right, so it's create a timeline with minimum 10 events. And that's basically, people, the final learning activity that we have for today, the final evidence that we have for this week, okay? Bueno, muchachos, ya explicamos las evidencias de esta semana, el tema gramatical principal que, digamos, las atraviesa, el eje temático. Vamos a abrir estos 5 minuticos para entonces contestar preguntas, dudas que vayamos teniendo. Que hayamos tenido en el proceso. As I said before, people, I need more participation in the activities. Only 17 students, 17, 18 students have been actively participating. So please tell your classmates who are in the group not to leave everything for the last minute, okay? Entonces, muchachos, abro micrófonos para responder las dudas, preguntas que vayamos teniendo. Teacher, ok, Ángela, ya te la voy a mandar, listo. I'm going to send you the list. I'm going to send you the list of topics of verbs. The list of verbs that you can use in the past participle. Give me 1 second, please.
Teacher, in
Hello?
this week, the only activity with a video is the first one.
Yeah, only the first one. That's the only one you have to do, okay?
Okay,
The rest, that is the only video activity that we have. Any more questions? People? I don't know where I have the list. Ya la voy a enviar. I'm gonna send it to you in a minute. I don't know where I have. Voy a buscarla aquí. Any more questions, people? No?
No.
No questions? All right, my people. So I'm gonna send you the document now. Ya les voy a enviar la listica de verbos. Personal. Okay, there you go. Se llama 50 Most Common Irregular Verbs in English. Los 50 verbos más comunes, los irregulares más comunes que existen en el inglés. All right, people. That's it. Entonces, ahí les dejo la listica. Igual quedamos muy atentos, muy pendientes a lo que vayamos necesitando. Muchas gracias por asistir y espero haber podido aclarar sus ideas. ¿Listo?
Hi, teacher.
Bye bye. See you guys.
Thank you,
Have a nice
teacher.
day.
Question.
Take care.
Una pregunta.
Yes.
Es que no encontré el link para ingresar. Pues yo lo estaba pidiendo por el chat, pero generalmente en los otros cursos yo he entrado por las sesiones en línea, la opción de sesiones en línea, y ahí está el link, pero en este caso no lo vi ni publicado ahí, ni en el tablón, ni en mi correo. No hay forma de que lo publiques ahí.
Sí, siempre se publica el link.
No lo encontré.
Revisa bien por favor.
Encontré el
Sí.
anterior y me intenté conectar a eso y ninguno me dejó.
¿A la anterior a qué te refieres? ¿De la semana pasada?
Sí, estaba publicado ahí. El que estaba publicado era de la semana pasada. Esta semana no me dejó conectar. Me
Voy a
tocó
revisar
con el que me
entonces
enviaron
por qué.
por el chat.
Voy a revisar entonces porque
Sí.
la publicación siempre se hace del link y de la grabación. ¿Listo?
Sí, y lo que me dicen, sí, la grabación ya la vi hoy. Y
Ujú.
porque pues no me ha podido poner al día y hace 8 días no me pude conectar. Pero sí intenté para estar a tiempo y no fue posible. Entonces, ¿tú me recuerdas cuándo es que se termina el curso? ¿El 9 de septiembre?
Sí, mira, recuerda que el curso en sí tiene la fecha de terminación.
El 7.
Exacto, supuestamente el 11, pero termina 2 días antes, que es el 9, porque hay que realizar todo el proceso de certificación final y de revisión final.
Ok.
¿Listo? Entonces, realmente sí, realmente sería para el 9 de septiembre.
Ah, vale, perfecto.
¿Listo?
Yo también tengo otra pregunta.
Sí.
¿Qué aplicación recomiendas tú para grabar videos? Porque es que yo los hago desde el celular y eso es súper pesado y me demoro media hora tratando de mandártelos.
Listo, les voy a mandar una listica de aplicaciones muy interesantes. Se los voy a mandar, ustedes están en el chat de WhatsApp.
Sí.
Listo, se los va a mandar ahí el chat y se les va a postear. Se los va a mandar junto con la grabación de esta sesión para que las tengan ahí muy presentes.
Y si quieres con el archivo para los que no pudieron participar están en el chat. El de los
Yes.
50.
The 50 verbs. Ok, yeah, it's okay. También se los voy a enviar por ahí para que lo tengan muy, muy a la mano, muchachos, que es bastante interesante ese documentico. ¿Listo?
Sí, vale, muchas gracias.
Bueno,
Bye,
que
bye.
estén muy bien. Goodbye. Take care.
Bye. Good night.
You too. Have a good night.
Bye.